I don't even think I need to attach the word allegedly here, because Michigan State has suspended head coach Mel Tucker without pay, and they're continuing to investigate a few elements to a story that he has admitted to. So forget the word allegedly. Mel Tucker should never coach again, certainly not in East Lansing, where sexual impropriety seems to surround that athletic department more than any other athletic department in America due to the whole Larry Nassar case and all those gymnasts getting abused. It's ridiculous. Michigan State, get your act together. You're humiliating yourselves every single time I look up. For those of you who do not know what's going on here with this story or don't pay attention to it, it really is something else. And like I said earlier, isn't the heart of being a coach, like at the center of coaching, the ability to evaluate risk, rewards, and come up with strategy and identify targets and weak targets and avoid strong and all that stuff? I want to read to you what Mel Tucker did. I don't want to just say it. I want to read it to you. Michigan State football coach is from USA Today. Michigan State football coach Mel Tucker is accused of sexually harassing a rape survivor. Brenda Tracy, a prominent rape survivor and activist, says Mel Tucker made sexual comments and masturbated without consent during a phone call, and her complaint has led to an ongoing now Title IX inquiry around him, and he's being suspended without pay, and it's got to be a gots to go away forever situation. It really does. Over 8 months, they developed a professional relationship centered on her advocacy work. He would bring this woman in to talk to his team. He even made her captain for a game about how to treat women, about how to not get in trouble around women, about consent, about a whole bunch of things that young men in the peak of their physiques and sexual primes need to hear. So this woman comes into the most masculine of situations to try to explain to a room full of boys how to act like men around women. And all the while, the head coach is trying to get into her panties. That right there alone means you can't coach football team. Like, you're coming up with a strategy. You're seriously circling the weak cornerback as the woman who is a sexual harassment advocate is the chick that you're about to hit on. You fucking moron. Like, the whole thing's gross, but from one dude to another, like, just in terms of, fishing in a pond you might catch something in, you're an idiot. You're an absolute idiot. I don't know what more to tell you. Over 8 months, they developed a professional relationship centered on her advocacy work. Tucker invited Tracy to campus 3 different times, twice to speak to his players, and once to be recognized as an honorary captain at the team's spring football game. But their relationship was upended when a phone call on April 28th, 2022, Tracy says in a complaint filed with the university's Title IX office in December that remains under investigation. According to her complaint, Tracy sat frozen for several minutes while Tucker made sexual comments about her and masturbated. His violation, she said, reopened a 25-year-old wound from her rape by 4 men, 2 Oregon State University football players and a junior college player and a high school recruit years ago. All right, I'm just going to tell you right now, no victim blaming here, but if this is happening on a phone call, Brenda, hang up. The guy, here's the thing. So I'm on a phone. The person on the other end of the phone is disturbing me. What should I do with the phone? Should I sit here frozen or should I just do this? Honey, just do that, okay? But you're not the one who is out of line. Mel Tucker is the one who is out of line. And by the way, this woman's got nothing to gain from this. I totally believe her, and I totally believe that he's dumb enough of a horn dog. Look at it this way. If your opening salvo is, I might whip my dick out and masturbate while I'm talking to you on the phone, you're a dog. Mel Tucker's straight up a dog. And by the way, he is married. So this guy, and again, over 8 months, they developed a personal friendship. There wasn't a single month in those 8 months when Mel Tucker wasn't thinking about, how do I fuck this chick? And this is a little too raw for you. That's the beauty of the plus. We don't have to pretend that there's something going on here that isn't. I know how men think. I know how men think. I'm going to tell you right now, no man, no woman, no sexually no sexually proclivative creature in their lives, no sexually active aware creature in their lives doesn't start thinking about, would I hit that within 30 seconds of anybody that they meet? It's called normal life. It's called normal life. Guys are constantly evaluating it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter who that person is. Like, hi, you're meeting Mary the accountant. All right, Mary, well, I wonder. You're meeting Mary the nun. What do you think of that nun? She's kind of hot for being a nun, isn't she? Like, this is just the way heterosexual men think. And again, a lot of people want to say, Damon, that's toxic masculinity. Again, I haven't seen the word masculine without the word toxic before it in newsprint in about 3 years here. So when we're all done with our PR, politically correct bullshit, let's get back to reality. We're sexual creatures. People are thinking about fucking other people all the time. As a coach of a football team, you can't be thinking about banging out the chick who you're bringing in to warn a team about not just banging out chicks. What are you, out of your mind? Like, are you that stupid? Mel Tucker, you can't come back on campus. I don't care if you're a good football coach. You can't be a good football coach if this is how you go about strategizing game plans. Literally, you've got the entire state of Michigan, the entire city of East Lansing to cheat on your wife with, and you're going to choose the one woman who is more sexually radar scanning what is wrong every room she walks into professionally? What are you, an idiot? Good God. I mean, what the hell's going on? What the hell's going on? How do you do that? You're in charge of creating game plans centered around risk and reward, and you are going to go yerkin your gherkin with a woman who is an active, walking, how to behave appropriately sexual advocate? Like, dude, I can't help you. Like, you didn't see that massive pile of shit in the middle of the street? You just decided I'm going to walk right in it and it's not going to get on me. Dude. Mel Tucker can never be let in a room again where he's giving young men advice if this is the kind of stuff that he does when nobody's watching. And by the way, he has admitted to whipping the dick out and jerking it on the phone. He's like, I thought we had consent. You really thought, like, that's a good opening? Like, has that worked for anyone ever? Has any woman ever been like, well, I wasn't really attracted to this guy, but then he pulled his dick out and I thought, what the hell's going on? So there you go. Couple days late, but better late than never. I had to share that story. Michigan State, what are they investigating? Fire this douchebag immediately. To even be in the neighborhood that could get you in trouble with a woman with these kinds of credentials means you're an idiot. Means you're an absolute idiot. You shouldn't do anything other than shake her hand, call her yes, ma'am, and thank you for coming to talk to my team. I'm guessing part of her talk was when you're meeting someone for the first time, what you shouldn't do is pull your dick out and start masturbating when you're talking on the phone. Or maybe she didn't say that, so Mel didn't pick that up. But, again, I didn't think this was the kind of thing we had to tell you not to do. I just thought that was assumed. I didn't think we'd have to tell you to stop installing artificial turf with all these data points saying it's bad for players. I just thought it was assumed. But you can't ever underestimate the greed of an NFL owner, and apparently you can't ever underestimate what much of a absolute piece of shit horn dog Mel Tucker is. This is going to be an interesting video to cut up and put out later, don't you think?